What's up, everyone? Hope you're having a swell day. And this time, I went out and found a few books out there in the wild. And I will say, I think I got a few good stuff to really good stories, to some mangas, and maybe a little help when you're playing a game from time to time. But I think you'll understand what I mean. So, without further ado, let's see what I got. And the first book we have is Jurassic Park by Michael Crichton. I'm sorry if I'm butchering that. I'm not sure how to say that. But yeah, definitely a nice book. I read it, and here's the back. And there's definitely a lot of differences between this and the movie. And well, right away I will say spoilers for the book. And if you're interested in reading the book or planning on reading it in the future, then you might want to stop this or speed up to the next item. But yeah, so I will say a few differences would be that the professor and the scientist and I believe Malcolm, so these three people died in the book. And also, dang, I can't really remember anything right now off the top of my head. But yeah, there are definitely a lot of differences. Oh yeah, well, another thing was that the beginning of this book was actually the beginning of the second movie. So that's pretty interesting that they decided to do that. Yeah. And they do have, the second and third book. And, after Steven Spielberg created the movie based off this book, he talked to the writer to make the other two books so that he can make the other two movies. So pretty interesting to hear that. I don't know if they should have, because the second movie and the third movie do get low reviews and low praise, but I mean, it's still nice to have a trilogy about dinosaurs, so why not? And I mean, we even got a second trilogy called Jurassic World, and obviously, the third movie just came out on DVD and streaming a few months ago, so yeah, at the end of the day, Jurassic Park is a classic, and they're actually going to keep making more. I don't know what else you can do with dinosaurs, and after seeing the last movie, it was a little weak, but they did also make a TV show on Netflix about kids going on the island and camping, so at the end of the day, people like dinosaurs, so they're gonna make more. And the movies did make a lot of money, so yeah, you're gonna keep seeing some more dinosaurs. The second book is Holes. I haven't read this in years. I probably read this in like elementary or middle school, but I definitely enjoyed the movie. And if you have not seen the movie, it is the one with Shia LaBeouf, one of his good movies. Even though I haven't really seen a lot of his movies lately, but people did say his last few movies were actually really good. So I really enjoyed this movie about these kids. Well, spoilers alert if you haven't read the book or seen the movie, but it is like, I don't even know, like 20, 30-year-old movie, so I'm sorry. But yeah, I know these kids who end up digging a hole, and this guy who ends up joining this camp of kids who dig a hole. And then he ends up finding some family secrets along the way, and it's a really good story and movie, and I would recommend it. And if you do like reading, I'd also recommend the book. Here's the back. I will say I remember it being a lot bigger, but I was smaller, so maybe that's why. But yeah, definitely a nice book, and it got an award, even though I think almost every book gets an award nowadays. I don't know. But yeah, definitely nice. This one doesn't have any pictures or graphic novels, but definitely nice. Definitely would recommend. And now we're going on to mangas. So this one I actually never heard about it until I found this manga, and obviously it's volume 1, so I was like, why not get to know this manga and story and start from the beginning. So I thought that was perfect. And so this is called Eureka 7. Pretty nice. Pretty nice story. Definitely would recommend. And they did make an anime out of it, so that's pretty nice to have that as well. And I mean, let's see, this, I believe, well, yeah, so since I only read this one, there is a lot more to, to the story that I don't know, and there's even a secret about her that they don't mention in this one. But yeah. Dang, there was something else I was gonna say. Oh yeah, okay, so I was gonna start off with, so it is about mechs. Mechs surfing on these, like, invisible strings. It's really, I will say, definitely interesting. I'm not much of a mech person, but I will say I definitely like the story and the characters, and one of those characters who always look up to this big hero. Like, yeah, one of those stories. But yeah, I definitely recommend the story, and or even the manga. I've only seen a little bit and pieces of it, but so if you ever see it around or interested, definitely give it a read or a watch. And of course, I had to throw in a little Kingdom Hearts here. Too bad it's not the first one, but it's the second one, so I could always go out and find the first one and, have the first two stories. But yeah, I mean, I played Kingdom Hearts. I played all the way up to 3. I didn't, I mean, the one with the rhythm game, I don't really know if I'll ever play it, but I will say Kingdom Hearts is definitely enjoyable because of all the Disney characters that they throw in there. The story does get very confusing, if you know, then you know, but I mean, it's still definitely a fun game. I'd recommend at least playing the first one, but I saw this and I thought how interesting that they made a manga out of it. And here's the back. And it looks like it was made by it was adapted by Shiro Amano. I'm probably butchering that. Sorry about that. But yeah, this is what I wanted to see. So here you go. I'm putting it wrong. So this is, whoa, right there. Tokyo Pop. If you could just see that. Okay, it does not want to get clear for now. But yeah, Tokyo Pop, if you can see it right there on the side. Pretty interesting. I have not read this one yet, but like I said, I've already played the game, so I probably already have a lot of spoilers, unless this is like a side story. I'm not sure, but yeah, definitely nice to have this. I do enjoy the game, like I said, or I did enjoy it since I played most of it. And they are actually gonna make Kingdom Hearts 4. I think they have a trailer out. I don't remember, but yeah, for sure they're gonna make Kingdom Hearts 4 for all you crazy Kingdom Hearts fans out there. Get ready for that. And yeah, definitely nice to see this out in the wild. So if you see it and you're a big fan, pick it up. And finally, we got this Minecraft Essential Handbook. Let's see, by Mojang. And here's the spine, if it wants to show. Here's the back. And I will say I'm not a big Minecraft fan. I do have the game, but I'm kind of bummed out I got it digitally. If I'm going to buy a game I'm not a big fan of, I'd rather get it physically. But yeah, I mean, maybe if I read this, I might get interested in it. And I mean, the one thing I pretty much just did was just dig a hole in underground and make a little hideout for myself. But I pretty much just I did play with some friends, and then, we just stopped and went our separate ways. So kind of a bummer, but yeah. I'll probably give this a look, and maybe I'll try to get back into it. I mean, it is a pretty popular game. I mean, that's why it's on like every single console and PC and everything. So definitely nice to see this. And I mean, I'm always interested in finding anything that has to do with that's video game related. So I thought I'd pick it up. That's adorable. Breeding animals. So yeah, very nice to have this, and maybe I can get some more tips and tricks on this game in more details. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today. So thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Take care.